Hello everyone. Today we have a case of real life. What do I mean with real life? This is a patient that asked me to present the case to you. Why? Because any other dentist will not do what the treatment I did for her. I worked with the dentist of this patient for many years, more than 20, and she asked me to do something for this patient. She presented with this case that she has an infection here, and it has a fistula. When you guys have seen in your case a fistula, what is a fistula? It's an abscess like a pimple. So when the pimple is greenish, I love to break the pimple. We have actually a tube that is a cannula that I will show you in a few minutes, or you're going to see a picture on the screen. It's a cannula that we put inside, and it's inserted inside the gum, and together with the aspirator, with the suction, it will take the pus of the patient away. But what was the problem with this patient? Not only the patient have no financial way to cover her fees, but also the tooth have a fracture in some area of the root. So the dentist decided at night that to offer the patient a good service, she doesn't have any financial way to pay for an implant. What will happen if I don't do what I'm gonna show you? If I take the tooth out of the patient, she has a bridge already. And if you have a fracture on the root, now we take the tooth out and the patient will have a bridge without this implant. Now, but we cannot have the same bridge. She has a bridge here, these two is together with this one, and this one was together to the next one. So the dentist asked me what about if we cut the root, which is a crazy idea, but this was done many years ago. And like a friend of mine teaching me about quantum healing, in this situation, this was done by the Aztecs, by the prehistorical times when there was no technology, it was no way to put an implant. We didn't have implants at that time. So what you have to do is to cut the root. And that's what we did. It was a great service for the patient. And what happened with that? So I'm gonna show you now. So the patient here, every 6 months she comes. We cut the root, we place bone in this area, we reshave this area, and then now in 2023, but interestingly enough, the case was done in 2016. The first time I saw the patient was in 2016, and then we still were trying to save the tooth, but in 2021 she fractured the tooth, so we removed the root, and now in 2023, the patient has this. She's very happy. I'm gonna ask the producer to add what she did, a testimonial, how grateful she was for the service. And she doesn't care about the aesthetics. She doesn't want to change the bridge, but she didn't have to spend any money. And she still is able to eat in a manner that she couldn't have the aesthetic covered in this place. And she works with kids, she works in the school. For her, she was crying of happiness that we did the service. So for all of you, if you see your dentist and they says you have to take the tooth out and you have no other way, but the only way is to take the bridge out, they have to do a bridge again and spend thousands of dollars or place an implant, and you don't have the money, you can tell your dentist, feel free to tell him they can contact me, and I will be happy to share with them the technique I used to have a successful treatment on this patient. Thank you very much. I hope you have learned from this. If you have any questions, don't forget to call me or text me in Instagram or in YouTube. Thank you.